It's a warm one for once, I tell you that. If it was raining I'd be complaining, but I'm complaining it's red hot. A steep incline, but as you can see I'm in the Lake District. The weather's allowed us to come up. Lovely being back up here. I've been here for quite a while. Some may say where I'm going it's ruined by wild campers, which I can partly agree on, but I also believe it's a hidden gem, and you'll see why at the top. Oh, taking in that breeze. Do you know when you think to yourself, why do I bother? Oh, it's always worth a reward. But my God, I'm absolutely knackered. This heat, 24 degrees. Hopefully the wind is what it said that it is tonight, which is 15 miles an hour, and gets down to about 10, so it's a warm one. I've got 6 cans of Heineken Zero in my bag. I'm still on it, and I'm still enjoying it. I can feel the weight, and my God, I can feel the thirst as well. When I get to the top of there, they get necked. So I will head on up round there, see what pictures he is, see where the wind's blowing. Brock Crag is where I want to head to. If not, we'll head up behind there. But we've got to do what the wind says. We should be alright in the tent I've got, but it's nice to be a little bit out of it, isn't it? So let's head on up. So is this one of the worst places in the Lake District? Well, to me, it's got some stunning views. And when I say worst, it's for wild camping. From what I see, it's a hidden gem. We'll find out tonight, see how loud it is. I heard it can get very loud, but we'll find that out. But to me, it's a hidden gem. I like it. It's got a lot to it, you know. If you're going to camp near idiots, then yes, fair enough. It will spoil your time, and it will give it a name. But we'll find that out later. As for now, I'm going to head up here onto the top, see what pitch we can find. The wind's coming from behind us, the southwest, so I'm going to try and just creep over the edge there, which will give us stunning views and hopefully just knock us out of the wind. There's a tent down there, you might be able to see it. Right, is it there-ish, somewhere there? Only one I've seen. Oh, there's another one actually there, so there's 2 tents. Three in total. Just 3 for now. So yeah, there's a few here as expected. I'm currently trying to find a pitch. It's very windy. This is where I would like to pitch, but I'm too much on the wind. I'm thinking about dropping down to here, just a little bit here, right there, that bit there actually. It'll let us get out the wind a bit. It doesn't look to be hitting the top of that as hard as what I thought, so but have a look about, see what I can find. I don't want to be next to anyone. I want to be out the way, but over this end is the path's easier to get down for in the morning, rather than traipsing around the whole thing. So yeah, let's head down there, see what I can find, and I'll bring you back when I found the pitch. I found my spot, and it's here where my trekking poles are. So I was originally going to camp up there, but the wind's coming straight over, down on top of there, then down here, but not as much here. So I've got them 2 hills knocking the wind back a little bit. You'll see the grass moving, and it's dropping down, you can see the water moving, so they're going to get hammered down there. So I'm still getting a little bit of wind, but the majority of it's held back by the tops behind us. So it's alright here, it's not too bad. Spongy soft ground, do the job. So let's get set up. You can hear it coming around. It's a nice sound. But time to get set up, taking these views and absorb it all after that hike. you're thinking about getting one of these Assegear Yongzheng 2s or the 1 or a very similar tent, this is how good they are. Just 4 pegs in and the poles inside. No guy lines, no other pegs. And that's standing up well. They are great tents, and how they're designed, I recommend them. 154 quid when I got that. I think they're 180 something at the minute. Right, cracking. Time to get pitched up properly. All the pegs in, all the guy lines, nice and taut, and the wind won't touch it. It's all set up, nice and taut. I've double pegged a couple of the corners. I think I mentioned it before. The guy lines are thin, they slip the odd time with the wind. We can see it's very taut. So that full side before was holding the sail but was flappy. So you just pull that with the guy lines nicely. Tension the sides down. 127 centimeters is me new one for that. I've had to raise one of them to 130 because of how it sits. But there should be plenty of air going through it. Nice and tight to the floor. Yeah, it's looking really well. I always bring these little magnets with us. They're from Amazon. I think they're for like food packets and things like that. They're about 70mm long. Don't get the shorter ones. I'll try and put a link in the description to which ones they are. Yeah, just keep the door bits up a little bit, you know, just get it in there, on there. I've got 2 of them and on each side, and I hang them around the little vent strap that's there. Like for this bottom bit, right there. I haven't opened the door all the way, but yeah, it's pretty taut. I'm happy with it inside. So let's get the kit loaded out. I've changed back bags to my nature hike. I'm not quite gelling with the new one yet. I don't think the torso length is what it should be. It's a little bit short for me. So I'll give it another go without the straps on for the hip belts, but if I'm happy with it, I'll be getting rid of it. But it's just one of them things, isn't it? I got it cheap enough, so I'll be selling it to get my money back, which would be ideal. After a nice little half an hour of chilling out there, I thought I'd show you around where exactly I am. You might be familiar with some of the hills. So let's start over this side. So we've got the Helvellyn range over there, sitting in the lower cloud, coming across. You have Ullswater down this way, so you've got Sheffield, Pike and all that going over there. So behind there you'll have Horland Fell, and then the fells behind that, and then coming across here you've got the old coach road up there, Ullswater down there. You'll be coming like round over that way, you'll have small water, and then you've got the street which goes up and around. So yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot up here, and where we're positioned is lovely. Looks a nice little spot there, doesn't it? Looks lovely. Yeah, 7 tents down there at the minute. But there's nothing wrong with that. It is very nice. Very, very nice. Quite a few people have come past within that half an hour of chill time I've had there. Quite a few. I thought I heard someone up there. There might be someone camping there, I don't know. I didn't see where I am. I'm tucked away nicely. I'll show you my setup. Nothing's changed from lately. Plenty of flies, I know that for sure. So I track and pole table with a Heineken. I've got the fire maple pot there. I'm running the same Alpkit pad, the Numo, and the Cell format, nature hike bag, electronics, food, and then just the down jacket that I usually bring. So I just the usual stuff, nice and light, nice and comfortable, and that's what it's all about, being comfortable and enjoying it. I measured the wind before. We got gusts of 20 mile an hour, sitting on and off 10 to 15, depending on what I want to do. So I've got up to 20 mile an hour. I'm debating whether getting the drone out or not, just for them gusts coming through. It should be fine, but the way they're ripping over the top of here, coming through, I mean, look at the cloud there moving. and it's coming over quick. I think we are going to get that rain shower definitely later on tonight, early hours of the morning. Look at the way the clouds are sitting. Hopefully the weather's wrong. I like when there's a bit of wind because it usually pushes us over quickly. It'd be nice to go home with a dry tent for once, as it hasn't happened in a while. And I'm having to lie in tomorrow. I'm not at work for once, which is good. I've only been having the camps where I've been at work, as I've been getting out as much as I can, like trying to get as much as I can with the nice weather, but I've never really caught it, so I just end up joining the rain and enjoying it. I'm getting a bit sick of it now. I think everyone else is. Time to get some tea on. I've just been soaking up a little bit more, having a look about. There's no one pitched up there behind us, but the clag is sitting on top of the top. So a few more people have turned up, but now we've got 10, including myself, which is 11 now. It's quiet. You can hear a few little voices, but must be just people over the edge of here, but I can't see them, so all I can see is 10 tents at the minute. But it's a nice spot. Just get a lot of people calling for the wrong names. Maybe they've been here at the wrong time next to the wrong people, but I'm enjoying it up here. I really am. Apart from the tough slog up, it's worth it. Another good thing about this, it's got a secondary seal on the side, so it seals into there. So if you got a leak, it will conceal itself within there. Really good, that. I like that. First time I've seen that on the stove. Knocked the pot over, didn't I? And some water came out. Never mind, still got plenty of water in the morning. So a nice hot chocolate. So I'm on the spaghetti and sausages again. I was in a bit of a hurry, haven't had them in a while. Simple things there. Simple things. Oh, one of the best hand warmers, I'll get this. The mists come in. Right on that side anyway. Getting a little bit hazy. I'm settled. I've been wanting a solo camp in quite a while. If you watch some of my recent videos, you'll see I haven't been out on a solo for a long time, and I like them. I like just coming out doing my own thing, sitting down, chilling out, getting a few photos. You know, I do like my own space quite a lot. Can't beat a bit sausage and or spaghetti and sausage. I was going to say it the other way around there, we get it wrong. Andy, who I work with, lives on beans, sausages and mash, and he's not happy that we've changed it to Richmond, but I've never seen a kid so happy eating them. What a guy, Andy, yeah. My mum's favourite crisps, cheese and onion. Used to always wind up about them. Turns out they're one of my favourites. I've got a question for you. I'm going to ask this to everyone. You've got to have an answer for it, mind. What's your favourite crisp sandwich? Now mine is cheese and onion on buttered bread or salad cream. Bloody lovely. Absolutely love it. What's yours? Everyone's got one. Stick it in the comments. Go on, stick them down there. Let us know. I look forward to hearing back. I heard a lot of people having ham and very salted. But what's your favourite crisp sandwich? The ramblers, hikers, walkers, whatever you want to call them, their stuff come by now. It's 9 o'clock, sunset is at 9:30, and getting a few little peachy colours coming through there, nice few pastel colours. But it's getting really, really dark over towards sort of the Blencathra sort of side, Skiddaw side. So it's pushing over. See the clouds moving quick. We're going over, but we're settled. I'm happy. I'm always saying I'm happy, aren't I? Because I am. There's no more campers arrived. Angle Tarn is actually alright. I don't mind it. I've just had a message, funny enough, of someone mentioning about how bad this place was. I put it on my Instagram little story. And I've heard some horror stories, fair enough, but no, that's a hidden gem, you know. I guess it is a nice hidden gem. You're right up between everything with a nice Tarn. Imagine a nice little swim. Yeah. That's a hidden gem for me, definitely. Maybe it's in the past. It wasn't a nice place to come, and I couldn't imagine coming here doing a solo next to idiots. But yeah, no Bluetooth speakers around here, and that's what I like to hear. Just a little bit of your peaches there, and a little bit this way. Like there's a storm coming in. Got that low cloud coming over, so we'll probably be immersed in that. See a bit of a gap behind it, but in the morning it should be all right. One thing has really pissed us off. So down here there's a tent, little red tent here. We've got a fire on. You'll see it. You might not see it actually. It was just bursting up before. Quite a canny one as well. You know, I can't see it. You might not pick it up on the camera. But aye, bit of a piss take. Bit of a piss take. Yeah, it spoils it no matter what. Raven Crag many years ago, someone set a fire there, and that burnt down all the trees and that around it. So aye, you don't need to have a fire. Go to the woods. Go somewhere like that. Dig a hole. Not up here on the mountains. You'll spoil it for everyone. I can hear a Bluetooth speaker down there. I thought it was from behind us. It's not. It's down there. So aye. Get open. There must be some lunatics down there. I couldn't camp down there near them. It's not my cup of tea. I don't think it's any of yours really. But if you like that, fair enough. Just get yourself somewhere that allows it. And you've got campsites and things like that for that. If we've got our fire going still, which they have, be a loud late night. I'm sorted. I'm in my bed, as I say. I'm lovely and warm, so it's not cold, so I am warm. Put my base layer on. Gusts are driving through, but I've just given it a double check before. After I put me nightwear on, my base layer, and oh yeah, spot on, all tensioned. It's come from that side, the wind anyway, over that way, but yeah, it's all down to the ground. I've tucked that in low, but I've made us realise anyway, lying in there, how bumpy it is. Big lumps there, and everything's sliding down this way, so it's slightly on a little bit of a hill, not too much. I just heard the geese land, so hopefully it keeps them up down there rather than them keeping anyone else up. Hopefully they're a bit quiet. I'm gonna get my head down now. I'll see you in the morning, so it's a good night from me. Good morning. Well, it's 5 AM. It's sunrise. I couldn't tell if it has rise, but we'll have a look. The wind has battered us all night. Not so much now, the gusts are small. But aye. We had a little bit of rain. It's bone dry inside, which is a plus. So I will peep my head out, see what we're looking at. But yeah, on and off with the sleep. Just the gusts are driving through. And that was it. So right, let's see what we're looking at. Not too bad, not too bad. You can see the sunrise in that direction, but the clouds got a hold of it. Yeah, not a bad morning. Got clouds sitting on the tops. I'm sure that sun will pull it up. I think that's it for sunrise, so it's time to get squared up and half packed away, as I say. So base layers off, put the pants on, go down in the pants. Get the rest chucked in my bag, and then get the kettle on, aka the stove. I've got a few Rocky biscuits, remember Rocky caramels? Got them. I still remember them, they've always been out, but it was when I was a kid I last had them.
So I've got some of them, getting some of them in us. Sort of just enjoying the morning and the way back down, but pants are going on. Save us from getting some ticks off the heather further down. Lovely. Ah, the mist's coming in now, the clag. Fairly.
What more could you ask for? Views with a brew, or brew with the views.
Time to get some of this dew or rain off the tent. It's on the back end where it's been driving into.
All packed down and empty. Ready to literally zip that door shut and take them poles out. We'll be left with this stunning view. Got a few walkers over that side. There they are, they're coming up. Packed up, leave no trace. I've checked and double checked. As the grass being deep, I could lose a peg, but I haven't because I took the bag with us when I was doing them. But you never know. Everyone seems to be dead down there. No one's come up yet.
So how many tents do you think's up here? I got it wrong last night. I took a picture on my camera, which you all know is good. But there's a number of tents down there. I'm not going to put it in the description, but I'll tell you at the end how many's down there, and I'll show you on a picture. But have a guess. It is the busiest place I've ever been up here, and that's why it would have got the bad name, obviously. Yeah, a little hidden gem for me. I will come back here. Definitely, absolutely love it. I mean, look at it. It does not stand out, does it? It sits very well. It sits lovely between the mountains, but if you're going to be down there next to idiots, then you will. Then you won't enjoy it, just say. But if you're going to be up here, out of here, like myself, and sensible, then you'll be fine. So it's all down to where you pitch. If you're going to come to places like this, get yourself your own little pitch out of here. Somewhere like here, to me it's better views than being down there. I'm not a party animal. I'm out here to enjoy it.
Gotta say, cracking views up here, innit? Lovely scenery. And as you can hear, it's windy. Fairly opened up on this side, same as when I came up yesterday. Oh, just past the two lads that flew up yesterday, they're coming down. They're going down, shall I say. They've came the long way around. But I don't know where they pitched. So there would have been them two in their two tents, plus the figure before. So I'll add that on. That's a canny number. And include myself, the good number. Aye. Pretty steep, say, climb the way I come, so if you go up the other side, it's a little bit longer in time, but a bit easier. So you wouldn't expect that many people to be up here. That's my camp over with. I want to leave you with this view, which is absolutely stunning. Hope you've enjoyed this one. I have. It's a hidden gem for me, definitely is. I will be coming back. Really enjoyed it. The only thing that bothered us was a little bit of music I heard, which didn't last long, but the campfire. I'm not one for fires at all. Everyone's with us on that one, I know that for sure. But you can't control them all, can you? So maybe it's a nice one for other people to try. And if you want to stay quiet and not the way, pitch where I pitch, which is ideal. Nice and quiet, and a better view rather than being tucked down there out the way. Now I've got the number. I want to stick the photo on next with a few arrows and how many was there. This isn't a complaint, it's just a little bit of fun, but just to show you how busy the lakes do get. And I found this year it's getting busy with wild campers, even though the weather's been a bit terrible. Some places are absolutely rammed I've been to, and that's why I like to pick me little spots out the way with. But it's a hidden gem. It used to be spoiled years ago, and it can be spoiled by the wrong people, but it is what it is.
happy wild camping, hope you had a great weekend, and I'll see you on the next one.